Hi there, Stampers. Welcome to Lori's Stampin' Creations. I'm going to share with you this evening this Fun Fold card, and it's a Fun Fold Friday night. So this is a video with measurements and things like that. I'm not going to decorate the whole card. I'm not going to stamp this whole card for you, but I will show you the inside and how to make this hidden flap. So there's a hidden flap in here, and we're going to call it the hidden flap card. So this will come out like so, but I will show you the measurements for that. So hang on just a second here if I can get this back inside. Okay, hidden flap card. I was inspired by Julie Davison for this. She did a video, I think, back in March, and of course she used different stamps and different paper and things like that. But I will share the dimensions with you. So again, hidden flap card, and I used not the thick vanilla, but the regular vanilla as my card base, just because there's a lot of weight added to this card. I decorated it a lot and added a lot of things, and then plus you want this to be able to be sealed tight, and the thick card base just didn't work as well. So anyway, I used the thinner vanilla, and I cut it at 5.5 by 10 is your base. So that's what this is, and then you're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. So score it at 4 1/4 and then 8 1/2 are your score marks. So it's going to, where my bone folder is. Well, I'm just going to go like this because I can't find my bone folder right now. So basically, it's like a normal card when you get all done, size-wise. So you've got something that looks like this, okay? And then the inside panel, the inside flap is, I use the Night of Navy, and I cut that 4 1/4 by 7 1/2, and then you score at 2 3/4 and 3 1/2 and 4 4/4 and then 7 inches. So those are your score lines. I'll leave this here in case you want to take a still photo of that before I move it out of the way. So it's relatively easy once you know the secret. And like I said, I was inspired by Julie Davison. We'll move this aside. Okay. And then with the inside, like I said, I'm not going to decorate my whole card, but I'm going to use some tear and tape to hold this flap down on this side, just the top and the bottom, because you want the inside of this flap to be free so you can move your little mechanism on the inside. Okay, so tear and tape, just put it on the top and the bottom, peel this baby off. And then you've got your little flap like so. And again, so we just pretend like you've got your designer paper here on both sides, and then this is your flap. So with your inside flap, there's a couple things you need to be aware of. When you fold it, you're going to take this little flap here, this 1/2 inch, and fold it to the back. And then we're going to use some sticky strip or tear and tape and put it on this back side. So go ahead and do that. You want to have really strong tape to hold this. I would normally go the whole length of this, but for now we're just going to do this. This is just a practice card, okay? And then, well, I did this kind of backwards. Well, hey, hold the phone here. Okay, now we want sticky strip on the inside. I'm just a little nervous. It's been a while since I've done anything on camera as far as actually showing you what to do here. So tear and tape on the inside, and then this gets closed up. Okay, and then this will be your flap. Now before I found on my other card that you do need to cut a smidgen off, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. So the flap that's going to get glued down, and this little section here, bring it a little closer, just cut it a little smaller, just a smidgen off. You can kind of see they don't line up exactly because I cut a little bit off of there, just so it doesn't rub. So this part right here is what you want to cut a smidgen off so it doesn't catch every time you open and close. You want that to move freely and not have So that's what I did there. That's a little tip to trim that off, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and stick your little flap in here and center it, you know, top to bottom, center it the way you want, okay? And then you're just going to line this up and close your card, okay? So you've got it glued down on the back. Or I actually did that on the wrong. Dang it. I'm sorry. Oh, you can do this 20 times on your own, and then when you do it on camera, you mess up every single time, right? Okay, where's Julie when I need her? That's all I'm saying. Okay, so put this flap down. It's supposed to go on this outside like that. I'm sorry. So you can see where that flap is there. Then you put your flap inside here. And then when you close it, voila, you've got a hidden flap. So your front will be all decorated pretty. You'll have designer paper on this side and designer paper over here. And then you've got your hidden flap, okay? So I will bring the sample back in so you can see what I did. I will give you a couple other tips with this. With this ribbon here, I used this, what's it called? Night of Navy ribbon, and I did not want this whole thickness, so I just took my scissors and trimmed off just this little bit here. Made it real skinny just on the side and made a strip of that darker blue. So that's what I did for my ribbon. And then I textured a couple of these pots. Well, this designer paper here has been textured, and then this pot has been textured with the embossing folders from the online exclusives. Okay, so this folder right here is the one I used. Okay, just to add a little something something. And these stamps I absolutely love. I don't know if you have this bundle or not, but the Earthen Textures stamp set and coordinating dies, fabulous. I just love them. And then, of course, if you get the stamps and the dies, you don't want to forget about the designer paper, which is on sale right now. The whole month of June, you can get this gorgeous designer paper at 15% off, and it is called the Earthen Elegance. Okay, and I use that paper throughout. So the front and on these pots, this pot here, and then on the inside, this is all paper from that same pack. But yeah, this was really fun. I did this at a fun fold class a while back, and the gals really liked it. So there is your hidden flap card. I will bring back the dimensions again. I appreciate you stopping by Lori Stampin' Creations. If you have any questions on this fun fold, just give me a shout. Until next time, happy stamping. Bye-bye.